All right, October outlook for Core 4. Quite a bit going on here. Again, I want to try to do my best to fill you guys in on what's coming. Give you mainly from the training side. I love you guys being able to plan ahead, get an understanding of what's coming, have the opportunity to ask questions. Again, the more knowledge I can give you guys, the more education on this side of the ball, the better. So. A couple of things, yoga is still a rotating schedule. Got great feedback from that. People seem to really, really like it. I find a lot of value, and I understand we're taking out one class a month for a particular time frame. But again, I think it's more than enough valuable to make that change and give you the chance to kind of come in and knock that out, no extra charge. Which Mary Beth is fantastic, and I hope you guys continue to enjoy that. If you guys have any other feedback, obviously feel free to send it my way. 8th, 16th, 20th, and 28th, just like in September. You guys will miss out. I'm trying to rotate it through, obviously, one time each week. It doesn't, we miss 5 a.m. here, we miss 7:20 here. But if you guys can plan ahead for this, maybe you can, switch your time up that particular day and maybe hit yoga and class, or vice versa, if you want to. And then, of course, 4 p.m. on the 5th and the 19th, every other Sunday is our goal with yoga. With yoga in mind, keep in mind, Muscles in Motion, Robbie and Devin are fantastic. Feedback from that is they're just incredible. If you guys are looking for a sports massage, reach out to them. Mish, of course, is always completely booked. She is fantastic. Even if you're not actually going to her for preventative maintenance is obviously amazing. Like, she's so good, as you guys know, and I'm glad people have finally caught on to that, which is why we brought her on. She's fantastic. And then workout-wise, so you got the chest cycle, week 6 through 10. I only put that on here. I think it's obviously, it's pretty obvious that, the chest cycle is going to continue. But this little hiccup right here always happens on this week. Week 6 is on a Sunday, and week 7 is on a Saturday. So I know a lot of people coming in on the weekends isn't necessarily our cup of tea, especially like on Sundays. We'll stick to what we've done in the past. If you are somebody who's adamant like me about taking Sundays off, or it's family time, or it's just impossible for you to work out on a Sunday for whatever reason, or you just don't want to, you're welcome to do the chest cycle a day before or the day after. So as long as you hit it the day before or the day after, I think you're completely fine. You just don't want to start taking multiple days after. It's going to throw the whole thing off. And again, staying on schedule is so important with something like a cycle. So again, we want to be as precise as possible. The Urban Legend coming up. The play test is on October 1st. For anybody that wants to play test it, I think the play test is, in general, you can just do the partitioned workout, and it's a fantastic workout. Like, you don't need to take it serious. If you're somebody that's just interested, you just want to see where it is, no anxiety, no hold bar, like, there's just no pressure. Like, you can just do the whole thing and just see what happens. Like, you can do it on a lighter weight if you want to. If you're somebody who wants to try a heavier weight, like, just see how far you get. Like, there's a good opportunity to just play with it. If you want a partner, it's a good way to work through partner stuff, strategize how you're going to switch, how you're going to break things up. It's fun either way, even if you intend, again, on not doing it on the 25th. And then, of course, on the 25th is the actual Urban Legend. Obviously, we every class is the Urban Legend. We get a whole bunch of vendors. We have a couple of our in-house members that have their own businesses that are going to be there. People, from the coffee shop and a couple other places are going to be there. Even if you're not participating, I'd love for you guys to come out and support. Treat it as like a gym social. You can bring your kids. Get them privy to some level of like competition or just kind of structured event. But again, the Urban Legend is no extra cost to you guys, which is honestly pretty crazy. Like, events like this that take this kind of structure and organization logistically, gyms, anybody will charge you for it, and I don't want it to be that. I want you guys to feel like you have that under your roof and that you can look forward to this every 6 months. And if you're unsure what the Urban Legend is, we should be posting, if not already posted, a little quick video to kind of sum up the purpose of the Urban Legend. It's only a couple minutes long. I would promote you to go watch that. But love for you guys to show up for that, and then obviously sign up for it if you're somebody who wants to take it. And again, if you're somebody that doesn't think you can finish it, maybe that you can't finish it, you can still sign up for it. You can get a coach, you can get somebody to count your reps, and it's just a fun environment, atmosphere to be around. So anyways, that's on the 1st and the 25th. Monthly emphasis, which I know is what probably most people are here for, the transitional work. So this one I've been going back and forth on. I really wanted to go like a taxing month and a non-taxing month and kind of go back and forth. I also don't want to completely box us in with these monthly emphasis. I almost didn't do a monthly emphasis this month and was going to start a mini cycle instead. But I think we're going to start the mini cycle next month, and it's going to go along with a non-taxing, physically taxing monthly emphasis in November. So you can look forward to that. Again, don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure that's what we're gonna do. So this month is transitional work, which is really, really cool. I think most people think like, I gotta do something cardio and then transition into something else cardio. Like, no, there's a ton of modalities you can work on transitioning in and out of. You could do something like a tricep extension with the same weight. You got to stand up immediately after and transition into a bicep movement. So you can kind of hit agonist and antagonist and handle two different physical modalities right there. So we're going to do all sorts of different transitional work here. And yeah, some of them are going to be pretty aggressive aerobic work into, maybe a heavy lift or vice versa. And you guys are just going to start seeing how your bodies adapt and handle making those changes between certain pieces of equipment. Because again, the transitional side tends to be what makes or breaks people when it comes to working out at a prolific clip. So I love it. I love transitional work. It's so fun. It's so cool to be able to see what your body handles and how it handles and what it feels like, and just pairing certain movements up with other movements and kind of seeing like what your lactic threshold can handle and where's the breathing. Can you gain your composure? Like, are you somebody that just can't transition out of an Olympic style lift and start moving after? Like, there's a lot going on. So it should be really fun. It'll be really cool. It'll put us in a lot of unique scenarios, I think. Hopefully some that maybe you guys haven't tried before. And then the baselines are right here. There wasn't a lot of baselines that really fit with the transitional work, so I just picked a couple of them that were due to do, and I think fit kind of well. So 7s is arm day. I was just typing this. I was like, the 7th is 7th. That was not on purpose, truly. So kind of cool. 7th is 7th. If you haven't done this one, it's 30 rounds of ping-ponging back and forth like crazy. So it fits flawlessly with what we're working on this month. And then the bodyweight buster and the bodyweight pyramid are also very transitional. Like, you have to be able to move through movements at different clips, and the faster you can do it, the more efficient you are at it. Obviously, the more time you're going to save. So those two both also fit really, really well with the monthly emphasis. But other than that, nothing else really fit, and I didn't want to jam a bunch of baselines in here with Urban Legend and the cycle going on. So yeah, that's October in a nutshell. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask.